This morning in Saudi Arabia, activists say women are driving as part of an uprising for their rights and a direct challenge to the country's religious leaders. CBS News correspondent Charlie D'Agata is in London this morning with more. Charlie, good morning.
Good morning to you, Erica. There's no written law forbidding women from driving in Saudi Arabia. Instead, a religious order. But that was enough to put one woman in jail, and now others are taking that risk to press for their rights.
It's an act of defiance that would have been unthinkable even a few months ago. Shortly after midnight, the first video appeared online of a Saudi woman driving herself through the streets of the capital, Riyadh. A woman's right to drive, like so many rights taken for granted in the United States, is forbidden under the Saudi kingdom's oppressive rule. But emboldened by the recent Arab uprisings, women in Saudi Arabia are being encouraged today to take the wheel.
The technique they used, it's much similar to what they did in these countries, to use the Facebook and to put a date and to ask people to go out.
The Women to Drive campaign challenges Saudi women to drive their kids to school or drive themselves to work instead of having to rely on a male driver. The most recent campaign to defy the ban on women drivers began with the arrest of 32-year-old Manal al-Sharif, who posted a video on the internet last month showing her driving around by herself. She was locked up for 10 days and only let go after reportedly agreeing not to do it again or talk about it. But her actions inspired internet campaigns and support from around the globe, including calls from the U.S. for Saudi women to take the wheel and put their foot on the gas.
I believe that driving is a freedom that all human beings should have. So join me and honk for the Saudi Women's Driving Initiative.
Now, there are no calls for mass demonstrations, but the women are hoping their road to rebellion may lead to other changes in a country where they're not allowed to vote and have to ask a male guardian for permission to take a job or to travel. Erica?
Charlie D'Agata in London this morning. Charlie, thanks.